For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Maybe you are walking through a season where everything feels uncertain. Maybe you've been trying to understand what is happening in your life, wondering what the next step is, trying to figure out what God is doing. You might be tired of waiting, tired of praying without seeing answers, tired of feeling stuck. But God brought you here to remind you of something your heart desperately needs to hear. He has plans for you, real plans, perfect plans, plans written with love, and not just any plans, plans of peace, hope, and a future. The truth is, we often look at our circumstances and assume there is no direction, no clarity, no purpose. But God never loses control. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't delay. He doesn't abandon what He starts. He knows exactly what He is doing even when you don't see movement. He is guiding your story with a precision that you might not understand now, but one day will. And today, He calls you to trust. This verse was given to Israel during one of the darkest moments in their history. They were exiled, far from home, far from everything familiar, living days filled with confusion and fear. They had no idea what the future would look like. And it was in that chaos that God spoke about plans. He doesn't wait for perfect moments to declare hope. He speaks in the pain. He speaks in uncertainty. He speaks when everything feels wrong. Just like them, you might be living your own kind of emotional exile. Maybe you are far from what you dreamed, far from what you planned, far from the life you imagined. Maybe you're struggling to believe that God still has a purpose for you. But He does, and He states it boldly. I know the plans I have for you. This means you are not lost, not forgotten, not abandoned. You are held by the one who writes perfect stories. When God says His plans are for peace, He is saying He doesn't want to see you broken, confused, or defeated. He wants to restore you, strengthen you, and guide you. When He says His plans are not to harm you, He is rejecting every lie that says your life will never change, that your story is over, or that you were born to suffer. God did not design your life for destruction. He designed it for victory. Maybe you are walking through a difficult season, but that does not cancel what God said. Pain does not erase promise. Waiting does not cancel purpose. Silence does not mean abandonment. God is still working behind the scenes. He does not move on your timing. He moves on the perfect timing. And when He moves, everything changes. When you feel lost, God knows the way. When you feel weak, He strengthens you. When you feel alone, He embraces you. When you feel hopeless, He restores your future. God not only has plans, He is the plan. He is the way, the answer, the sustainer. Now, apply this truth to your real life. Trust the process even when nothing seems to change. Put your worries, your fears, and your doubts in God's hands. Stop trying to control everything. Stop believing everything depends on you. God is in control. He knows what He is doing. And when you place your life in His hands, you don't lose, you rest. Use this verse every day. When anxiety hits, remember, God has plans. When fear comes, remember, God has plans. When things don't make sense, remember, God has plans. He is aligning everything. He is building something beautiful for your life. Now, breathe deeply and let God's presence surround you. He is caring for you right now. He is strengthening your heart, renewing your hope, and saying, I know the plans I have for you. Trust me. You are not lost. You are being guided. You're not late. You're on God's schedule. You're not forgotten. You're deeply loved. If this message touched your heart, type Amen in the comments as an act of faith, and subscribe to the channel for more messages of strength and renewal. Amen.